11.1 Brian Cox, From Pop Star to Professor. 1.
When did he start being interested in the stars?
When he was 3.
2.
How long has he been interested in the stars?
Since he was 3.
3.
When did he start doing research at CERN?
When he was 29.
4.
How long has he been doing research at CERN?
For over 20 years.
5.
When did he make his first TV program?
In 2005.
6.
How long has he been making TV programs?
Since 2005.
7.
How many programs has he made?
A great many.
8.
Where has he been touring recently?
All over Europe and Australia.
11.2 Questions with how long? 1.
My sister's working in New York.
How long has she been working there?
Only a couple of months.
2.
I'm training to run the marathon.
How long have you been training?
Since Christmas. Wish me luck.
3.
My boss is on holiday.
How long has he been away?
2 weeks. It's great without him.
4.
I'm learning how to drive.
How long have you been learning?
Nearly 2 years. I've failed my test 3 times already.
5.
I know Maria very well.
How long have you known her?
Since we were at school together.
6.
I have the new iPhone.
How long have you had it?
I only got it yesterday.
11.3 What have they been doing? 1.
Why are the students bored?
Because the teacher's been talking for hours and they haven't understood a word.
2.
Why are they so tired and dirty?
Because they've been playing rugby, but they're happy because they've won the match.
3.
Why is she hot and tired?
Because she's been cooking all morning. She's made 2 huge chocolate cakes for the party.
4.
Why has he got backache?
Because he's been digging the garden. He's planted 6 rows of cabbages.
5.
Why is she covered in paint?
Because she's been decorating her flat. She's painted 2 walls already.
6.
Why have they got no money left?
Because they've been shopping. They've spent over £200.
11.4 Martha Lane Fox, co-founder of lastminute.com. Tense review. 1.
Where did she study?
At Oxford University.
2.
How long has she been working in digital technology?
Since 1994, when she joined an IT company called Spectrum.
3.
Who did she meet while she was working at Spectrum?
Brent Hoberman. She founded lastminute.com with him.
4.
How much did they sell lastminute.com for?
£577 million in 2005.
5.
Where was she driving when she had a car crash?
In Morocco.
6.
Has she fully recovered from the accident?
No, she hasn't. She still walks with a stick.
7.
What has she been doing since 2007?
She's been doing a lot of work for charities.
8.
How long has she been director of Twitter? How many followers does she have?
Since 2016. She has over 186,000 followers.
11.5. My kind of thing. 1. Paula.
My passion at the moment is horse riding. It's strange to hear myself say that because I've only been doing it for about a year and I never thought I'd love it so much. It all happened because I was talking to someone who rode horses and I said that stupid thing people often say, "Oh, I've always wanted to do that." And she said, "Why don't you then?" And I thought, why not? I've always liked horses. They're so big and powerful, but so beautiful when you see them racing round a field or a track. Riding's very physically demanding. Your body has to move with the horse, and of course, I've fallen off a few times. But amazingly, the more you fall, the less it hurts. I've been learning how to give really clear instructions. You have to understand your horse. They have moods. You never know what a ride is going to be like. A horse you had a fantastic ride on one week can be slow and miserable the next week. I like that about horses. They have personalities.
2. Andrew.
I'm passionate about poetry. I studied English literature at university, but it wasn't until after I graduated that I really saw the point of poetry and started writing it myself. I've been trying to write for about 10 years now. I'm not sure it's any good, but I keep trying. I've met some other hopeful poets like me, and I've heard them reading it aloud. It was amazing. I felt the power of the words. The thing I like so much about it is that you can say so much with just a few words. A little means a lot. Each word, each noun, verb, adjective, preposition has to work hard. There's a poem by Simon Armitage called To His Lost Lover. It's a poem of regret, about not saying the things you wish you had said to a past lover. This poem really speaks to me. Poetry's all about saying what often goes unsaid, and with passion. It can be such a help in your life. If you feel tired or depressed, you can always find a poem that will help.
3. James.
The thing I'm passionate about, and this may surprise many people, is British weather. I've been interested in it ever since I was a child. I loved all our rainy holidays by the English seaside. I know everyone complains about the weather, but I love it. It means there's always something to talk about, and it's a great way of starting a conversation at a bus stop. Also, it's the rain that gives us our green fields. I think if you live somewhere like California and there are 365 days of sunshine, it's boring. But here, perhaps it's been raining all morning and then suddenly the sun comes out and you really appreciate that sunshine. It's magic. Raindrops are like diamonds in the sun. And it's not true that it rains all the time in Britain. It doesn't. It just rains quite a lot. You know that joke? If you don't like English weather, wait 10 minutes. That's why it's always interesting.
11.6. Alison's life.
I didn't marry until quite late. I met my husband Ben when I was 30, and we didn't marry until I was 33. That was in 2012. We got married in a church near where my mum lives. Ben and I had a great honeymoon. We toured America. We were away for 3 weeks. And soon after that, I found I was pregnant. That was Ellen, our first baby. She was born the year after we got married, and 2 years after that, in 2015, we had the twins, Tessa and Tom. They've been keeping us busy ever since. I'm exhausted most of the time, but they're great fun. I'm really glad I married Ben. He's a great dad. I want it to be forever. My mum and dad divorced when I was just 13, and I don't want us to do that. My mum helps me with the kids, but my dad died last year. He had a heart attack. I miss him a lot.
11.7. Finding the right words. 1.
Helen had the baby last night.
Wow! Oh, congratulations! Was it a boy or a girl?
A boy.
Oh, how much did he weigh?
4.1 kilos.
Ooh, a big boy. What's he called?
William James, after both of our fathers.
That's nice. How are mother and baby doing?
They're fine.
That's wonderful. Oh, give Helen my love when you see her.
I will do, thanks.
2.
Alfie and I have got engaged.
That's fantastic news. Congratulations.
Do you like my ring?
Wow, diamonds. It's beautiful. When's the wedding?
We're thinking of getting married next spring.
I hope I'm invited.
Of course you are. I want you to be a bridesmaid.
Really? I'd love that. I've never been one before.
3.
Have you heard about Bill and Josie?
No? What's happened?
Well, they've been having a tough time recently.
I know, they haven't been getting on well at all.
Well, they've finally decided to split up.
Oh, I'm so sorry to hear that. What a shame.
Yes, I always thought they were so good together.
4.
We lost Grandpa last week.
I know. Your dad told me. I'm so sorry. He was such a lovely man. Everyone was really fond of him.
He and Grandma were together over 60 years.
Oh, that's incredible. How old was he?
88.
And how's your grandma coping?
She's okay. She's got her family around her.
Well, I'm sure you all have wonderful memories of him.
11.8. My Vision for the 21st Century. Part 1. Reasons to be optimistic.
Although the world is facing many serious problems at the moment, I am generally optimistic about the future. We've been worrying about the end of civilization for over 100 years now, but we've always found ways to deal with the problems we face, and I believe we can do the same in the future. Life could actually become much better for us all, with improvements in healthcare and technology. We've already made big improvements in life expectancy. People have been living longer and longer lives since the 1950s, when most Americans lived for about 50 years. Nowadays, life expectancy is nearly 80 years, and in future, most people will live to be 100. People often say that they don't want to live to be 100, but that's because they imagine living in an old and broken body. We've already discovered how to grow new cells to repair parts of the body, and when we can grow new hearts, kidneys and livers outside of the body, we'll be able to use them like the spare parts of a car, keeping our bodies fit and healthy until we die. People worry about world population becoming an even bigger problem if people live longer. However, When people become more educated and richer, they don't need or want to have so many children. The challenge, therefore, is to use the technology we have to educate people better and to use robots to create wealth that we can share more equally. In recent times, many people have been demanding independence and wanting more control of their own countries. I think we need to go the other way. I strongly believe that there will be a world government in future, because our problems and resources will have to be managed at a global level.
11.9 My Vision for the 21st Century, Part 2 Reasons to be Pessimistic.
There are reasons to be pessimistic. There have always been selfish and greedy people, and there always will be. These people will refuse to accept that we need to look after our planet and use our resources carefully. They won't be interested in finding ways to live happily without spending money on more and more material things. These people will always want to fight wars to get what they want. We have the technology to make our lives better, but we need the wisdom to go with it. The big question is, how can we stop the most selfish and greedy people being in the positions of power in the world?